March 26th, NBA Primetime Picks. I'm posting this video a little later than I'd like to, but there's still plenty of money to be made. If you're new, the premise of this whole episode is to find the games that are going to be nationally televised. I'll give you guys my analysis for both teams' offenses and defenses, and give you guys my favorite picks for a little parlay at the end of the day. Today's is going to be a little different, and you'll see why at the end, but it's probably one of my favorite reads that I've had on any of these shows. So let's get this started with the Bucks and Lakers game. First off, the Bucks defense, where they're really good at defending, is they don't allow putbacks, they don't allow a lot inside, and they defend the roll around the pick and roll. Basically, their strength relies on defending the inside. They'll let you shoot, but they're not letting you get in the paint. Where they're weak at is pull-up shooting, ISO ball, and the ball handler in the pick and roll, which correlates well with their strengths. So basically, what you can target against them is guards that play in the pick and roll that pull up and shoot. With LeBron out, it's going to be D'Angelo Russell and Austin Reeves today. And for the unders, you can target anybody who relies on scoring inside. In this matchup, it's going to be Anthony Davis and Rui Hachimura. But with LeBron out, I don't know how strongly I feel about taking either of those guys under. Now let's get to the Lakers, where they're strong is defending the ball handler in the pick and roll, because Anthony Davis is a pretty elite defender at guarding those guards in the pick and roll and the post up. Where they're weak is pretty much everywhere else. They allow a lot of assists, putbacks, pull up shots, wide open catch and shoot threes, handoffs, ISO. They're fast paced and they have a lot of turnovers to transition. You name it. You can target them a lot of different ways. The way I usually like to target them is taking points and assists for guards. So in this matchup, it's going to be Lillard and Middleton. For the role player, or for unders, you can target role players that don't shoot the three much. But with this Bucks team, there's not a lot of them. Malik Beasley, Jay Crowder, they all shoot the three pretty well. Pat Connaughton. So I wouldn't take any unders for these guys. Now, the next game is Sacramento Kings and Dallas Mavericks, where the Kings are really good on defense, is defending the catch and shoot, the pull up, pretty much anything on the outside. Pull up shooting, catch and shoot, ISO. But the reason they've been really good at that is they're playing three-guard lineups, which allows them to pressure the ball a lot. The only issue is that only works when you have an elite level defender at the rim, a Rudy Gobert, Victor Wembanyama, Anthony Davis. They don't have that. Sabonis, great player, but that's not the role that he fills in this team. So as you can see, they're also really bad on the interior. They allow a lot of assists. The ball handler can get downhill and score at the rim a lot. Sabonis can't defend the post up well. Handoffs work against them. Off-ball screens work against them. You can attack them a lot of different ways. So the way that I see this is any guard who relies on driving a lot and just finishing at the rim does well against them. So I really like Kyrie points and assists in this matchup. For unders, I target anybody who relies solely on the three ball. In this matchup, I would target Tim Hardaway Jr. Now for the Dallas side, they're really good at defending pull-up threes. What's weird is usually guys who or teams who are bad at defending pull-up threes at least kind of defend the pull-up two well, but that's actually one of their biggest holes in their defense is pull-up twos, as well as catch and shoots, handoffs, and off-ball screens. But they defend the interior and the roll man and the pick and roll really well. So players who target in this matchup, this is the one that I absolutely love today, is Sabonis assists. And the reason why is catch and shoot, handoffs, and off-ball screens. Dallas is really weak in specifically handoffs. They're one of the worst in the NBA. And that correlates really well with Sabonis' role in this offense. And then the correlating play with that would be Keegan Murray points. You could take Fox or Monk. They run the handoff game a decent bit, especially with Herter out. However, with them being good against pull-up threes and the pick and roll aspect of that, I would rather just take Keegan Murray and maybe Sabonis under points since they defend the roll man and the interior defense really well. So summarizing all that up, I will give you guys my favorite play now. And usually it is a parlay. Take 2 or 3 watered down props from each game and make it like plus 150, plus 200. However, in this game, solely because of these handoffs and how often Sabonis runs them way more than any team in the NBA and how bad Dallas is at defending them, the only play I took was Sabonis triple-double. I usually put 1 unit on it, which is 100 for me. For this one, I put 1.5 units at $150. Again, stay responsible within your unit sizes. But it's plus 180. I think it should be like plus 115. I absolutely love this play, and this is the first play that I made more than 1 unit for one of these episodes. So hopefully you guys see the value in it as much as I do, but I'm targeting that handoff game against Dallas all day. So that's all you guys need to know. Make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next episode.